If you or someone you love needs help, you are not alone. Please visit mentallyhealthynation.org to learn more.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager, victim to fake pills bought from social media. This doesn't seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Many fake pills contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. So listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Hi, I'm Ben Affleck. The only thing better than playing a hero in the movies is being a hero in real life. Like the 50,000 veterans who returned from Iraq and Afghanistan with devastating injuries. They are true heroes, and they're why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America. They make sure veterans with spinal cord injuries get the care and support they need at no cost to them. To learn more, visit pva.org. That's pva.org.
A public service message from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
The United States Deputy Sheriff's Association is a national nonprofit and the largest non-governmental provider of services to law enforcement. The USDSA assists city, county, state, and federal agencies with free safety equipment donations and officer survival training, along with cash donations to families of law enforcement officers who perish in the line of duty, college scholarships for the children of law enforcement, a citizen awareness program, and more. For more information on the USDSA and how you can help, visit usdeputy.org.
One day, I'll teach chemistry to kids.
I'm going to be an architect.
My dream is to be a chef.
This is a world of possibilities. A world in which people who put their minds to something can really make a difference.
My goal is to help the environment.
Someday I'll find a cure for cancer.
At the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Federal Student Aid, we believe that aspiring minds can achieve anything. So we dedicate ourselves to making sure everyone has an opportunity to go to college. Each year, we provide more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds, making higher education possible for anyone at any stage of life.
I can go back to college.
I can change careers.
I can make a difference.
Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Ready for radio that's challenging, innovative, and encouraging? Tune in, Living for the People.
This is L. Nathan here. Join me right here, 91.3 FM WBNY. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m. after Amy Goodman's Democracy Now! We'll provide objective analysis regarding current issues. Call 878-5104. It's Living for the People on 91.3 FM WBNY.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager, victim to fake pills bought from social media. This doesn't seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Many fake pills contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. So listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Hi, I'm Ben Affleck. The only thing better than playing a hero in the movies is being a hero in real life. Like the 50,000 veterans who returned from Iraq and Afghanistan with devastating injuries. They are true heroes, and they're why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America. They make sure veterans with spinal cord injuries get the care and support they need at no cost to them. To learn more, visit pva.org. That's pva.org.
A public service message from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager, victim to fake pills bought from social media. This doesn't seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Many fake pills contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. So listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Welcome back to the Blitz here on 91.3 FM WBNY Buffalo, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982. I am now hosting for the last hour. I am Frank the Tank Lopez. Joining me in Studio B, everyone's friend, Double D Dandale.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Over there in Studio A, Chris Giacobello, the beautiful man himself. Yeah.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. And right next to him, we still have Jason. Forgot the last name, I'm going to be honest.
Belknap.
Belknap.
There you go.
So now, since it is Friday, and we're about to reach week 7 of the NFL season, it's time for Blitz Picks. You know what'd be really helpful? If I had the schedule.
That would be.
Hold up.
Oh, well, we know what comes first.
Yeah, we know what comes first. Let me get it. Let me do what I have to do.
I would hope.
I hate this.
Do you, though?
This one, yes.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't?
What's next? No, we don't have it next week. What about the following week?
No, the last out-of-state game is Germany.
Week 10, yeah.
It's going to be ad?
What happened?
Ad.
What'd you do, buddy?
Yeah, what? Oh.
What? What, Evan?
What happened to the music?
There's a reason.
There's a reason.
Frank.
What do you mean, Frank? You'll see.
You mean you'll hear?
Yes. It is time. That's not. Wow.
Nope.
I'm really not.
Tired of the start
I
playing
think you
Star
need a
Wars.
dialect coach, buddy.
Tired about to start playing Star Wars. That's disappointing.
The New England Patriots take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. Again, for 2 weeks in a row, the Jacksonville Jaguars are stuck in that pathetic country. Dan, who's winning this game?
Bud, oh God, this is Tank Bowl. This really is. You know what? Just because I want to see it now, Drake May gets his first win out of the States and causes Doug Peterson to be fired on his way back home.
Jeez.
So I believe the Patriots will win.
Excellent choice.
Won the Emperor Palpatine.
Do it. He's also English, so it works.
Do it. I think Chris.
Someone else can pick.
Wait, I thought you didn't
Chris,
say which
go.
way.
Chris,
Okay.
Go.
You know what? This is a complete stinker bowl, like you guys mentioned, but you know what? Jacksonville could only who'd they play last time? The Bears, and they only put 16 points up. Yeah, I'm taking New England.
Interesting. Jason.
Okay, all right. Drake May last week. How many points did he put up? He put up a good amount of points against Houston.
21, I believe.
21.
Okay, well, it's only 20. But he looked good. He threw a couple picks, but morally, I can't pick the Patriots.
Yes.
I have to go with Jacksonville.
Evan.
I'm going to have to pick Jacksonville, even though Drake May looked really good in his first start. I don't know. There's just something about Jacksonville that's going to give Peterson a little more leeway for maybe a week or two longer. And they have to win one in their home state, right? Sorry, home country.
You would think so, but you are wrong. The New England Patriots are beating the Jacksonville Jaguars decisively. All right, that's it. Thank God. Jesus Christ. I'm not wasting my energy on a game like that. We're back in America. Next game up. The two top NFC North teams duking it out. We got the MCDC Lions versus the Sam Darnold MVP season continues in the Minnesota Vikings. Dan, who's taking this game?
Is it wrong of me to think that the Vikings now are better than the Detroit Lions? I don't know if it is, but I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings.
Who?
I'm going to take Justin Jefferson. I'm going to take Sam Darnold. I'm going to take Brian Flores' defense. And the other main reason, Aiden Hutchinson isn't out there for the Lions anymore. He'll be out probably the rest of the year. So I think that D-line takes a big hit if you're Detroit. And the Vikings, I think, narrowly squeak it out. You know, Sam Darnold's going to do something where he throws a pick, and then Goff's going to throw a pick back, and then Darnold's going to throw it. You know, it's going to be ping pong for a little bit there. But Minnesota will win.
Chris?
Yeah, I think Minnesota's going to take this game with it being there. Dan alluded to it. Aiden Hutchinson is out. I think Sam Darnold's going to take a little bit of advantage of that. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, I think Minnesota's going to continue that undefeated run and go 6-0.
Jason?
All right. The last time a 5-0 team didn't make the playoffs
was the Vikings.
It's the Vikings. What, like 2019?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Aiden Hutchinson is a big loss for the Lions. And the Vikings are at home, favored by 1.5. But I'm going to go with the Lions.
Oh. Evan?
I'm going to have to go with Minnesota on this one. And until I see them lose, I'm not going to pick them to lose. Because they're undefeated. They're the only undefeated team left in the NFC. And I think they're going to ride that out for a bit. Whether I think Sam Darnold's going to be a quarterback they're going to extend for 3 years or longer, I still don't know. There's still a lot of games left to be played. He'll probably have to win a postseason game or play well in one to earn a second contract. But the one thing I do know is that Minnesota's been winning games. They beat two really good football teams in the Houston Texans and the San Francisco 49ers handingly. So we've seen them beat up on teams before. Detroit without Aiden Hutchinson kind of alarms me a little bit. Not that they won't be able to compete and further go forward in the NFC and further down. I just think that the Vikings may be able to exploit that.
I like it, and that's exactly the same reason I'm going to go Minnesota as well. They've been winning games decisively. Sam Darnold has looked like he's been a top 10 quarterback. He's been in the MVP conversation. And the Lions losing Aiden Hutchinson, that's a big blow to the defensive line to give it, create some pressure on Sam Darnold. I'm going Minnesota. They're going to continue their winning ways and go 6-0.
Can I just ask something for everyone?
Yes.
Over/under's 50.5.
Oh.
Over.
Over? Okay.
Shockingly under.
I could see it under. But
I can see it.
Minnesota's offense might go off without that pass rush from Detroit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the over for that one. Up next, I'll save that one. I saw the game, then I was like, never mind. Up next, when is Tua gonna come back and save us? Miami Dolphins versus the Joe Flacco once again will lead a team to the promised land, Indianapolis Colts.
Nope.
I thought
AR-15 is back.
Yeah, that's what.
Shane Steichen has said as long as AR-15 is healthy, he'll be the starter.
The Flacco generational run is over.
So it's really between two very inconsistent
Comeback
quarterbacks.
Player of the Year 2 times in a row.
So
should have been. Well, not last year. Baker. Well, that's another conversation.
Do you take Tyler Snoop Huntley or AR-15 that are probably, arguably, maybe the same quarterback?
No.
I mean, one does have a Pro Bowl.
Fine.
One does have a Pro Bowl and the other one doesn't.
One is a Pro Bowler.
That is true.
One is a Pro Bowler.
That's a Mickey Mouse 2020 Pro Bowl, isn't it?
Yeah.
When it was announced, everyone was like, huh? Cool.
I'm going to take the Colts, shockingly. I think their defense is abysmal, but, I think their offense is better than Miami's, so give me Indy.
Yeah, I'm going to take Indy here. I just don't see Miami doing well without Tua. It just seems like they can't play well without Tua. So, yeah, going with the AR-15 and the Colts.
This is my problem with the Dolphins, is if you can't even find a way to get arguably the best wide receiver in the league the ball, even without Tua, there's something wrong. their offensive line is just not good. So, and also the Colts AR's back. And when he came back earlier this year off the injury from last year, I think he won, didn't he? Or at least he had a good game.
I believe so.
He at least had a good game. So he's come off an injury before. I think it's probably going to be a hand. And Colts at home, I think it might not be close.
This would work better if Joe Flacco was playing. And you know what they love in London, Paris, and Tokyo? Anthony Richardson. So I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts with Richardson back up in the lineup. I think that Richardson had some flaws in his game that he needed to sit out. And the injury kind of helped him because he was able to sit back and watch Flacco. And say what you want about Joe Flacco, but he is a great quarterback to sit and learn from. Number one example, Lamar Jackson. Anthony Richardson had some flaws, and he's a great talent, and I think he's going to show out in his first game back after sitting for a few due to injury. Give me the Colts in this one. Until the Dolphins get Tua back, I can't take him serious.
I'm also going to take the Indianapolis Colts. I love Anthony Richardson. I know he does have some flaws in his game. You know, the injuries have already kind of stacked on for him. But you're facing Snoop Huntley, who cannot get to a Tagovailoa. Who cannot get Tyreek Hill the ball, and Miami's defense is abysmal. Jalen Ramsey still thinks he's him, rather this ain't 2017 anymore. Let's calm it down, all right? And just Dolphins suck right now, which is good for you guys.
Oh, it's amazing. It's
Atlanta Falcons.
Do I have to take one of these teams?
Yes.
Oh God, I don't like either. I really don't.
If you were a friend, I know what team you'd pick.
Big Kirko.
You know what?
Who said that?
They've had 3 bad games. They lost to the Giants. They've lost to other teams. They need to get one get-right game. And at some point, this Falcons defense, which has been awful, is going to let up more points than they're allowing right now. I'm going to take Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah!
I don't know. This one is like...
It's tough.
It's tough, yeah. But I don't see Seattle winning. I don't know. You know what? Frank's going to hate me, but give me Atlanta.
All right. It's fine.
It's fine.
Big Kirko wakes up dripping.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay. Let's look back at who Seattle beat.
Uh-huh.
They beat the Broncos, who actually
You can't say anything right now.
No, I can't. But they've looked good recently, but they did not start off too well.
No.
They beat the Patriots barely by 3, and they beat the Dolphins at home.
Decent little game.
And they lose to the Giants.
Yeah, I can't excuse that one.
The Atlanta Falcons have somehow found a way to get Kyle Pitts involved more. Over the, especially last week, who's home?
I think it's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah, their fans have been showing out recently. I have to go with Atlanta.
They have fans?
Yeah, they've been close to selling out recently.
Evan.
I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons in this one. I think their offense is kind of finding a stride the last 2 weeks. We've seen Kyle Pitts get more involved the last 2 weeks. Drake London has kind of submerged himself as one of the top young wideouts in the league. Bijan Robinson has been getting his footing. Tyler Algier. Their running game's been getting going over the last couple of weeks. I like Atlanta. I really do. I think Seattle's been struggling the last couple of weeks, and I think that Atlanta with a veteran quarterback, and that offense rolling, I think they're going to be able to take care of Seattle in this one.
Geno Smith's about to ball out. Is K9 is he in? Or is it still Charbonnet taking the majority snaps?
No, it's K9.
All right, yeah. Atlanta Falcons defense has been atrocious, abysmal. I'm not bringing out the thesaurus and dictionary right now, but you know what I mean. All right. Big Kirko stays driven. I don't care. I could give a singular damn. All right.
But you do give half a damn.
I have a single half a damn. I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks and Geno Smith. They're about to run rampant on these damn dirty birds. God, I hate Atlanta. Up next, we got the Houston Texans versus the Green Bay Packers.
Probably the best game of the week. I gotta admit, yeah, I know it's shocking, but
there's a better game.
I don't think so.
But it's not on Sunday.
It's not definitely not on Monday.
That could be true. That could be true.
Your team actually sucks.
I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers. I think their wide receiver core is way too loaded, not to spread the ball around and give love to everybody. Love gives love to everybody. So I know Houston's good, but I just think no Nico Collins hurts so much, and Diggs isn't what he used to be. I mean, he's getting like 4 catches a game. Whoop-de-doo. You know, big whoop for him. And then
he's getting more than 4 catches a game.
I mean, he got 4 against New England. That's pretty bad in my book. And then he only got 4 catches against New England.
He's got 37 on the year.
Yeah.
He's got 400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Maybe it's just I hate Stephon Diggs bias coming in.
And he got 6 against New England. He had 6 receptions for 77 yards and a touchdown.
Oh, he actually got 2 more after he scored the touchdown. Didn't know that.
Jeez.
But still, I'm gonna take the Packers. That really hasn't changed my mind.
I'm gonna go the other way here. I'm gonna go with Houston. I know they're without Nico Collins, but I still think they're a good team, well-rounded team. I'm not saying they're gonna take this game, like a blowout, but it's probably gonna come down to like a field goal at the very, very end.
Okay. The NFC North, undoubtedly the best division in football right now. The Texans got crushed by the Vikings on the road, and they can't seem to close out games to save their lives. At home in Lambeau, maybe if it was in December, it would be a little more of a blowout. But the Packers, Jordan Love back, other than that one interception he threw, he's looked on fire. He's been spreading the ball around very well. So I'm going to go with the Packers.
I'm going to take the Packers as well. I just think I kind of agree with what you were talking about there. Jordan Love has looked really solid. I think their running game found a little bit of better pace last week. Hopefully Josh Jacobs can continue to carry that along. But no Nico Collins. I think it's going to catch up to the Texans a little bit. I do agree with you, Dan, in a sense that they don't have that alpha number one. I still think Stephon Diggs is like a number one in this league to the capacity of where you want to rank him as a number one is up to you. But I still think he's like a good viable number one for the Texans for the couple weeks Collins is going to be out. And Dell's a very serviceable number 2, obviously so at receiver 3. And then Joe Mixon's back for them, which does scare me a little bit in this matchup. But there's just something about the Packers I'm liking it, and I'm going to take them in this one.
This is definitely a tough one. I'm going to take the Houston Texans just because, yes, they're without Nico Collins, but I think Tank Dell is, I would say, probably CJ Stroud's second favorite target. And then also, people forget Dalton Schultz was a really, really Oh, God, that's a game? We got the Cincinnati Bengals versus why is Deshaun Watson still in the NFL? Please, let's put him in prison. Cleveland Browns.
I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bungles.
Oh, thank God. The Bungles. What did you just say?
The Bungles.
Okay.
Because they are buns. I don't really like them this year either, but I don't like Cleveland more. So